Coming from being a contestant on Project Runway, what piece in your fashion show do you highlight the most?
I'd say my favorite piece is the electroluminescent dress. It was inspired by bioluminescent sea creatures. They all actually emit their own light, and then they have these beautiful transparent colors. So I tried to capture that in these silk chiffons and also an electroluminescent material that lights up and glows in reaction to motion.
So you can definitely see the influence of science in that dress. How would you say the influence of technology coming from sort of a Silicon Valley background influences the pricing on these custom dresses you make?
You know, the dress actually has a custom circuit board in it that controls the whole thing. And I'd say the prices for these types of things are about $10,000 to $20,000 depending on the complexity.
What would you say the demand would be on a dress like this?
These dresses are becoming more popular, especially since a lot of celebrities have been wearing them, such as Rihanna was wearing a lot of stage costumes created by Moritz Waldemar. They had these sort of laser LEDs in them and actually projected laser lights into smoke. And Katy Perry recently wears something to a gala at the Met that was designed by Cute Circuit, and it had different LEDs in it that lit up.
Is the smart luxury market more for celebrities, events, shows, or will this ever be a mainstream type of trend?
I think that right now it's really kind of a high-end market. A lot of high-end companies were saying that they were doing this to prevent knockoffs because, you know, you can easily knock off a different pattern if they have like a special pattern that they're using, but you can't knock off a technology as easily.
Could you clarify just a little bit on what aspect of technology is difficult to knock off? Because it's pretty common that technology is copied.
Well, so the thing is, I guess the fashion industry is copied even more than the technology industry. So an example is H&M basically knocks off runway clothes. You know, the clothing walks down the runway, and then before it's able to make it into stores from the high-end designers, H&M knocks it off and has it in their stores. So a lot of times what designers are starting to do is they're starting to look at what sort of special technology they can add into their clothing because H&M won't be able to copy the technology as quickly. I guess you can ultimately also copy technology, but it takes much longer for a fashion company to copy it than it does just for the regular clothing designs.